All right. What's going on, everyone? This is SLS. Your host is Kaiser. You know, like in Melchizedek, that's the origin of my name, our family. So, what about you? What's going on with you? Well, we got some news to talk about, and it's I don't see a lot of people talking about it. That's why I'm here, just to share with you other perspectives on things you may know or you may not know. But I just bring the message. You accept it or reject it. Because most of you are going to reject. Why? Because you haven't heard it before. I hear people all the time say, I never heard that before. When somebody tell me that, when I hear somebody say I never heard that before, they're really trying to tell me they thought they knew everything. And I tell you right now, as an elder, there's a lot of things I haven't heard before. And I'm learning as much as I can because on the other side, I'll be held responsible for what I've learned here. So tell me something, and I'll be glad to say, I'm glad to learn that because I come here to learn, not to show you that what? You tell me something I didn't know? I want to know what I didn't know. There's so much that I don't know that I will leave here not knowing more than I know. Let me say that again. There's so much I don't know. When I leave here, there'll be much more to learn. So your whole life should be about what you don't know, looking for it, growing from it, not having a mindset that you telling me something new. Wow, what kind of mindset is that? Surprised at hearing something new? Your whole life should be dedicated to getting something new. And let's talk about the sisters for a minute because I don't think a lot of y'all gonna make it. You got the best man on the planet, no matter what he's been made into or transform himself into. You relying on someone less intelligent for guidance and leadership. Oh yeah, you follow him like a blind child, believing he knows more than your man knows, believing he can lead and guide you somewhere, and actually you have more brain power than he does. Why do y'all do that? Is it a money thing? You want to get clicks and views? But it's insulting us, the intelligent original people. We're insulted when you see you do that to yourself. You make yourself so low, vibrating, that I don't even want to watch you anymore. Once you start contaminating yourself with foreigners' knowledge and belief systems, it's like it's like I thought you was pure, but no, you one of those women. Uh-uh. So I know where your thinking comes from. So I don't want to be around you because you're not thinking of as yourself. You're thinking as a colonizer. Let's put it like that. Yeah, y'all got so much respect for the colonizer's knowledge and don't know we was teaching long before he was even a thought. You got so little respect for the man. Well, maybe I'm speaking, presuming you are original, and maybe you're not original, so you just gravitating to the part of you that's not original. Okay, I can accept that. But man, the vibration tells it all. I hear your vibration. I look at you. I say, oh, she don't know who she is. Or she is not accepting the part of self that is real. You know, the only way you can really grow and develop is to know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you know who everybody else is. So look at this solar plane here that we're in. Do you know we got ships up there? Where do you think 3I Atlas come from? You have no idea. We got so much up there. The powers that be, it will keep everything a secret. Keep you dumb as a frog. And I lived in Houston. I know that all the black scientists over there, all the scientists at NASA at the time, the original men, you call black, I call Moors. All of them. Some of them they get the knowledge from, they teach theirs, but they keep them there because they know who we are. And they didn't get the knowledge from education either. A lot of them is born with the knowledge. For those who don't know, when you go through this system of education, and that's why I think the sisters has lost it, you get degrees of ignorance. You are propagandized. You're miseducated starting from grade 1. No, starting from kindergarten. You're taught not to be yourself. And everything after that makes you a colonizer. That's why your children can go to school and come back an enemy. Yeah. Until you are control of your educational system, that's all you're going to have. Is somebody who's against you. So that's why we allow the women to go get more educated than the men. We gave them a preference because they're easier to control, they're easier to manipulate. And it's not their fault, they're just the weaker sex. They think they're the stronger sex, but they're not. And they prove that anytime they get in trouble, they say, oh God. And they're not looking at no female when they say God. Yet they got God right there and looking for another God. So that's why we got 3I Atlas up there. We're gonna, just like we got the Trump card cleaning up this part of the planet, we're gonna clean up things as well on a higher level. And the way we're gonna do that is look at your vibration. If you're not vibrating in the right space, you got to go. It don't mean nobody gonna take you out. I mean, you're gonna do things to take your own self out. So, you've been warned. Because this day and time, all liars are being exposed. All hypocrites are being exposed. All evil is being exposed. But you watching TV thinking they're telling you the truth. No, the truth can't come on TV because it's made to lie to you. TV is a fiction. That's why they call them actors. That's why they have casting. Oh, that's a part of a game. Which game? An evil game, projected programming game. Why do you think they always show you as a slave? You even show yourself as a slave because that's the reality they want you to stay in. Why do you think they never show themselves as slaves? Because that's the reality they don't want to return to. They never teach their children about white slavery. But you love it. You take pride in slave. You think that's going to give you some status. No. Because you don't know who you are. That's a lie. You're not Slavic. So how can you be a slave? You got to watch the movie Trading Places. I mean, really watch it. Because they're trying to tell you the truth in that movie. You just got to put it on a higher level than what the movie's showing you, on a planetary level. They trade place with us as the head of this planet, as the creator of this planet. Now, because you don't see us anywhere, you think, oh, we haven't done nothing. Yeah, because they traded places. And it took them 50,000 years to dumb us down to where we are now. 50,000 years, that's what the tribe of Shabazz was about. We come from the Dogon. You heard of the Skywalkers? Who you think those are? You think that's them? You think a non-melanated man can be in space with all that radiation? He'll roast. If he's not melanated, he'll be roasted to death just by his complexion. Oh, let me be serious. Well, that's why I laugh and joke, because this is serious. And you gotta be balanced. I gotta balance myself. That's what I gotta do. Okay, yeah, watch Trading Places and see if you really can elevate yourself to understand what the movie is telling you. You ought to make an honor cream of planet Earth, God of the universe. You. And the minute you start putting someone else in that place, you disrespecting the I am. You disrespecting the I am, and the I am is going to get you. I think I went on long enough. So we'll talk again maybe in the morning. I got something for you. Keep eye on 3i Atlas. I haven't kept up with it lately, but the latest I heard is creating a lot of earthquakes. And I think with those earthquakes going to come tsunamis in some areas. If the vibration ain't right, you're going to see tsunamis in a lot of these areas where the earthquakes. It's past Hawaii because there's not a lot of evil coming from that place. And the people are doing rituals, even though they have colonized on the land, the people have the knowledge how to keep the ancient vibration. So that's why they don't have any issues in Hawaii, because they still have the knowledge. So we'll talk later if you come back, and if I'm here, we'll check and see if I show up, if you show up. Peace.